Something that I think about more and more as a 37, going to be 38-year-old man is the like where do you find like meaning, right? Like everybody finds meaning in different things in life, and um, it's an incredibly subjective thing, and everyone's just living in their own little world up here. But where you find meaning is pretty important because even if it's just something you're not conscious of, you're finding meaning throughout your day. The things you do the most, things you ingest the most, things you experience the most, the people you spend the most time with. That's all. It's all kind of how this thing plays out. Um, I'm 37 and I've lived I think a relatively interesting life. It certainly had its ups and downs, but I consider it more ups than downs. And specifically, my life post like 20, when I kind of went on this spiritual journey that my life began. That started much younger, but as far as making deliberate choices, i.e., going away to school, doing missionary work, uh, serving in churches, blah blah blah, stuff like that. Um, Meaning has come in more often than not where I was able to find my meaning was kind of unexpected places, especially in this digital age, dealing with modernity, experiencing modernity, living in a modern world. Um, it's so funny how things can advance, but the basics still seem to mean so much. And I think that the best meaning is found in each other. Very, very original, right? Like I think meaning ultimately is found through interactions with others and the balance on the other side of the balance into oneself. Um, which as I get older, the idea of originality and knowing thyself, it becomes a more concrete thing in experience, but a more abstract thing in thought and like authenticity, knowing thyself, finding out the things that you enjoy, which usually you find out through experiencing with other people. I love reading. I didn't really love reading until later in my life. And I'm so grateful I do now because it's unlocked parts of me and brought such joy to my life that I would never experience without reading. I love video games. I've played video games since I was a small babe and shooting off Duck Hunt. And it has been a medium that I found so incredibly satisfying on multiple levels, deep and some not deep. Um, Find meaning in family, whether it's your mom, your dad, your brother, your sister, found family, your wife, your kids. I know for me, there was always a hope to be in love one day and a hope to have children. And now that I'm blessed enough to be in that experience and have an incredible wife and two incredible daughters, it's kind of like, all right, I got it. I'm a part of it. The beauty of it is it's an ever expanding, ever moving forward experience of having a family, and it's one I wouldn't change for anything. So yeah, that's where I find meaning. So I think the important question to ask yourself is like, where do I find meaning? A lot of the best spiritual teachers of me, well, I mean, Thomas Merton, who was a Franciscan monk, um, always talked about him as pretty much the father of this contemplation idea. This idea of kind of like a spiritual taking of stock, of inventory of what matters to me, where do I spend my life, and certainly as you get older and the sands of the clock, the sands of the dial, wherever the heck the thing is called, start going on the other side, you want to know how you're spending your time and why you're spending your time. So I think meaning can give a lot to that. Yeah, that's it. Bye.